Hey, what's up, everybody? I am excited to do a short video on how to not be a hater. This is a lot of times these videos are things that I'm kind of thinking about and working on myself. So yeah, I've been working on how to not be a hater, and what I mean by that is I've been really working on just being more content and being more thankful. So I'd encourage you to take what you can from what I'm saying. So you might not agree with everything. It may not resonate with you. It may not work for you. But this is pretty personal. So I'll share what I've been doing, and I really think it'll help you a lot, and I think you'll get a lot of value from it. So just hang with me. So the first thing that I do want to mention as a person of faith is as positive as I can be. It can be a challenge for me because I can turn negative, and it can happen faster than I'd like to admit. So what I need to do is I need to be in prayer, and I need to ask God, the one who gives me strength. I need to ask for that strength because I have to realize that I can't do it on my own. So if that's not the case for you, still hang on, because I think there's a lot of other things here that will help you. But with that, I'm really focusing on Scripture. So what I'm doing is I'm reading Scripture. I'm reading Scripture from Philippians and from Thessalonians, and these positive scriptures about just really being content with what we have. Other than that, some of the practical things that I'll do, and I learned this from a mentor, Chris Hogan. He mentions that every day he starts the day with two thank you cards. So two thank you cards he will have on his desk or by his computer, and before he fires that thing up, he'll write off two thank you cards. And the idea is that it's hard to be hateful when you're grateful, and he knows that. So he starts his day by expressing gratitude to somebody. So maybe it's a client, maybe it's a spouse or child or family member or friend or somebody that helped you out with something or somebody that mentored you. Really expressing that sincere gratitude can really change your own state. So yeah, it could be a little selfish. You're really blessing somebody else, but you're also being blessed yourself. Other things are just other random acts of kindness. Sometimes the best way to sort of get out of your own head or to get out of a negative state is to serve somebody else. And it doesn't have to be anything extreme. It's just being kind. It could be please, thank you. I know for me today, I was actually feeling pretty good today, but I texted my sister. I said, hey, love you. You're awesome. And just wanted to let you know that. And she sent me a really nice text back, and it felt really good to know that I made a positive difference in her day. And I've shared a bunch of things, so I encourage you to kind of maybe just pick one and start to apply it if it resonates with you and see that it doesn't make a difference. But I'm going to share two more. Is making lists. So if you're like me, you're making lists all the time. I have tons of to-do lists, and I have lists of goals and lists of errands and all these different things. But making a gratitude list, a list of things that you're thankful for. So maybe you make a list of 10 things that you're thankful for about your spouse. And if you're single, maybe it's 10 things you are thankful for about a friend. And you can also, and what I also have been doing is 10 things that you're thankful for about your life, not necessarily about somebody else, but just 10 things that you're thankful for. So it might be simple things. It could be something super simple, like I'm thankful for the comfortable pillow that I slept on last night, or it could be something that's a little bit of a bigger deal. Maybe it's something that you achieved, but we all have so much to be thankful for. And if we could just take a little more time and energy and focus on the things that we have, then we wouldn't be so negative and complaining and kind of worried about the things that we don't have. Which leads me to the last point, which this may help if you're like me, in that you have very high standards for yourself and maybe even for others. But I know for me, I've gotten caught in the trap of, I always want more. I can share some personal examples. I know, and my wife and I have, like really crushed our goals in certain areas. It was kind of a weird feeling, because although it felt really great, we're kind of looking for the next thing right away, and it's kind of like it's a disease, and we're never happy, right? That happiness is just a little bit further, right? So it's really all about the journey. It's all about being content in our situation, and we could do that. And I think one of the ways to do that is just to sit back. I know for myself, I've been practicing, if I feel a little disappointed with something, it's just saying, you know what? Maybe I had like a goal to be up here, but I only made it to here. So it's like, take a breath. I'm still okay. I got to this point, and that's really great, and I could celebrate that, and I could have some joy in that. So I hope this helps. I shared a bunch of things from asking for help from your Creator, scripture. And maybe it's not scripture for you. Maybe it's quotes. Maybe it's different books. And there's so many things that you can read that's going to help you stay positive. There's thanking people through handwritten cards. There's doing acts of kindness for people. There's making lists of gratitude. This stuff is not easy. We're all busy, and it's easy to not do this stuff. It's not that hard to do it. And that's the key, is just doing it, and just it takes a little bit of work to keep yourself in a positive state. But the very last bonus tip is that exercise, right? Lifting some weights, getting that heart rate up is definitely going to put you in a more positive, thankful state. I know a lot of times that can shift my state tremendously. So I hope this helps, and if you need help with this or anything in terms of your health and fitness, definitely reach out, and I would love to connect. And I thank you. I'm grateful for you. Thanks for watching, and have a great night. God bless.